Welcome back to Lost Legacies. We're Matt and Sam. And Sam, we have some guests today. Why don't you introduce them for us?
That's right, we do. Joining us once again. He's been on the show a couple of times before. You know him, you love him, and we're pretty fond of him too. Give it up for our dad.
Hey,
Yay.
Hello everyone.
And as a special Christmas treat, we've got another guest. Friend of the show. One of the only other people who has tweeted at us about the show. Semi-active listener.
More recently than not.
Yeah, more recently than not. And also my wife, Kat.
Hello, listeners. It is I, Kat, the one who's mentioned, I guess, every once in a while.
True.
I mentioning you a lot more now that we're watching Dark, because you're much more engaged with Dark than with Lost. So, you know, bringing your theories, you know, and I preface a lot too, like, oh, okay, Kat wanted me to say this, or Kat mentioned this, and I never noticed that before, you know. So
that should be like a segment.
I unwillingly came into this show, though. Like, Sam, did you explain to them how I was not on board for another show?
Yeah.
Too many things going on
Kat
already.
was very adamant that she was not gonna get sucked into another show. Never gonna happen. Don't even think about it, mister. And I said, okay.
It was supposed to be easy. It was German. I can't listen to German because I don't understand German. So when am I going to get caught up in it?
Exactly. But lo and behold, it happened.
So this is our special bonus Christmas episode. The fourth one, I think. I don't even remember anymore.
It is the fourth one. I just re-listened to all of our Christmas episodes. So
Sam did a deep dive.
Number 4.
All right, Sam.
If I had thought to, I would have also listened to the other ones, but
so Sam,
I didn't.
Out of everything you've listened to, our Christmas specials before, what have we not talked about?
Oh boy. Well, okay, we've run the gamut on like our favorite Christmas movies, the two of us, Matt.
True.
But you know what we haven't talked about? We haven't talked about any other sort of like traditional Christmassy things. We haven't talked about like our favorite songs or foods. Now, you know, like, yeah, we haven't talked about any of this. I'm gonna open it up right now because I know for a fact that Matt does not think that turkey is a Christmas food.
No, I don't.
Agreed.
I'm not a turkey fan, and there's a lot of our family likes having turkey at Christmas. Even at Thanksgiving, I'm like, I could give or take some turkey. You know, I prefer Thanksgiving leftovers to actual Thanksgiving food on the day. That's how I am on turkey. So on Christmas, no way, man. I want some brisket, or I want some tamales or something, you know? Or both.
Now you're talking.
Christmas ham?
What?
Christmas ham?
I would love that, but our family's not big on the ham.
So let's bring it in.
I made it a few times. But yeah.
And I enjoy it every time you do.
Yeah, the rest of the family's not really big on ham, so.
We should do Christmas roast beef.
Ooh.
I have a friend who's selling bison meat. He's just
That's a beast, right?
Yeah. He's just started his ranch, or it's his family's ranch, something like that. And they're selling homegrown grass-fed bison meat.
Okay, hang on a second.
Did it have a name? Did the bison have a name?
Never name the cattle. Never.
Yeah, because then you feel bad
Never
when you gotta
name
kill
them.
it.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
okay.
Only a heartless person would feel not bad.
Hang on a second. What is roast beast? Or is it just roast beef? Is it roast beef or roast beast?
It's
In the Grinch, the what year did that come out? The original Dr. Seuss Christmas The Grinch, 90 minutes long. It's roast beast.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
So
Wait
did
for
Dr.
cat.
Seuss just make that up, or
Sure, it goes with the
Probably.
rhyming and stuff.
I just assume it's beef. It's roast beef, but you know,
Well,
you had the little
well-
play with the way it's said. I don't know.
Well, if you're
Huh.
Dr. Seuss and it's beast, it could be anything.
It's true. It could be
It's
chicken.
true.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Could be Horton.
Yeah,
Beastly
Horton.
chicken.
It could be a giant duck.
Ooh.
It's a beast.
So what constitutes a beast then?
A beastie.
What's our
Any kind of
parameters?
fauna.
An animal.
Just any animal?
Any animal.
Yeah.
That's kind of the great idea of not well defining what it is, though, right? Because you can, it can be whatever you want.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
The
Okay.
sky's the limit.
It could have been an ocelot that they were eating. Who knows?
It better not be. They're endangered.
Maybe that's why. Thanks, Dr. Seuss.
Those who's down in Whoville.
They're
Mhm.
canceled.
Mm-hmm. Canceling Whoville.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure they've been canceled before.
Okay, so everyone else, what are y'all's food preferences for Christmas?
Oh, tamales. Definitely.
Agreed.
Okay. But I also like pan dulce at Christmas time.
Mhm.
You know, like okay. Buñuelos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
those
But we
little
can get
fried
those all
babies
year
are
round.
no.
But it's different
See,
at Christmas
it's
time.
different at Christmas. It's like you can get tamales and buñuelos and pan dulce any time of the year you want, but at Christmas, no, that's what makes the holiday. All that kind of
As in-
sugary and cinnamon stuff. The
Mhm.
house is all hot from the people in the kitchen and everything. Oh, see,
It's
that
cold
just,
outside, but
Yes.
warm inside.
Yes. Or here in Texas, it's humid outside and it's stifling inside. But but that's what says Christmas. And then of course all the aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, they're all in there. That's Christmas. But the food, ooh, you see, those are I'm showing my age. See, that's the thing that I remember most from being a kid is all the smells of the food. There was no turkey. There was no turkey at Christmas time. Okay. In my house, there was ham, there was tamales, buñuelos. Oh. Of course, we'd buy them. We didn't make the buñuelos, but
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
You have to have like
that was
a
Christmas.
special thing to do the buñuelos,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Especially if you want to do that design and stuff. Well, you know, they say that your sense of smell is the sense that is kind of the one that, sorry, I'm losing track of words, but it's like your most the one that you're not going to lose track of. So like, you know, when you smell something you haven't smelt in like decades, it's still a thing like, wow, that takes me back, right?
Mm.
Every time I smell like crayons or something, I think about kindergarten, honestly, kissing cockroaches, all that stuff. That's a weird time in my life. But yeah, that's what smell is.
I'm sorry, did you say kissing cockroaches?
Hissing with an H.
Hissing cockroaches?
Hissing. Yeah, so when I was in kindergarten, our class pet was a hissing cockroach. They don't fly, they don't have wings. They are like articulated little pill bug type things, really. They're just big. And I
Huh.
don't know why I liked it. I do not like cockroaches now.
Where did you go to kindergarten?
Here in San Antonio.
Of course you did.
It was in the northeast side in NEISD.
Well, that
you know.
explains it.
Well,
that explains it. Yeah.
Yeah.
A progressive school system.
Ask Victoria if they have any class pets. I bet they do, and they're weird because kids like weird stuff.
I think the weird. Matt, did we ever have class pets at our school?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
We didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
So.
Us underprivileged kids did not have.
Oh yes.
Our class pets were the squirrels that we had to like shoo off of the play set or the gym stuff.
The jungle gym.
Yeah, the jungle gym stuff.
Once a year, a guy would come to the elementary school and sell hermit crabs. That was about it.
What?
Did you guys ever get any?
Yeah, we did. I'm pretty sure that was our first pet, right, Dad?
Pretty much. Yeah,
Krabby the hermit
crab. Mhm.
Krabby the hermit crab.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
his last name Mr. Krabs?
No. His
No,
last
this
name
is-
was He-Man.
This was far before
Krabby He-Man.
before then, yeah.
That's
Krabby
right.
Jimenez.
It's part of the
Oh.
family. Part of the family.
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
much related to you, Grumps.
No, that's
Mhm.
right. You got a proper burial in the backyard.
Oh yeah, we got several pets back there.
Oh man, yeah, we've had
Crabs,
them all.
turtles, fish,
Yeah,
Parakeets.
Yeah.
Dogs?
dogs. No,
Dog cats? I feel like
No.
those are
no.
the
We didn't-
classic.
We had one. We had one dog. We had one dog growing up,
And he ran
Uh,
away.
and he ran away
to a better
Did you
life.
feed it?
to a better life. Yes,
We
of course
literally
did.
found him a block away. We're like, all right, good luck, bro.
You got this.
Yeah, and then Sam, you had Goldie for a while.
We had Goldie for a while, and then Goldie kind of just disappeared.
Goldfish?
No,
just
no.
dogs. Technically, we had two dogs.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, Goldie just kind of disappeared. Goldie was with us for like a month, maybe, and then just one day she didn't show up. She wasn't there anymore. I don't know what happened.
Our house isn't really built for dogs. We have no fence, so that
Yeah.
kind of explains why they ran away. By the way, these weren't dogs we found or rescued. They like came to us. So like
Yeah.
they were
It
just
was like
traveling.
a dog, like
Yeah,
We're just a
what's
way
its
station
face?
to them, you know?
yeah.
So
They come
yeah.
and go as they please, you know.
They
Yeah.
needed you guys, and you were there when they needed you, and you were very important to their lives. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
They just went up to the farm in upstate New York. You know, they're fine.
Yeah. All right, Christmas foods. Who's next?
Christmas
Oh.
foods.
I can go next. So actually, funny thing that we're talking about this. When I was growing up, one of my favorite traditions was New Year's Eve. We'd always have lasagna.
Mm.
And I asked my mom actually recently why we always had lasagna on Christmas Eve, and she said it was a one pot meal. So we didn't have to do a whole bunch of dishes
Mhm.
on Christmas Eve night after all the kids went to bed, and they were like up putting all of the Christmas tree up and the presents out and setting everything up for the kids. You know, and that was when I found out that Santa wasn't real.
Mhm.
What?
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 Says who?
What?
Oh, holy crap!
Wait a
sorry.
minute. Hold
Okay.
on. Hold
Sorry,
on a
on.
second.
Spoiler
For-
alert, audience. Spoiler
Wait a
alert.
minute. Wait a
For all
minute.
for all the listeners out there, obviously
Gosh.
Santa Claus is real.
I've
He's
just-
been on this podcast.
Been on this podcast several times.
Exactly.
He's
I
been
have,
on this podcast a couple
Yes.
of times.
I have
Uh,
seen
My
his
mom-
signature several times.
Mm-hmm.
I know
My
he's
mom's
real.
a liar. Let me go give her a call real quick.
Yes. Yeah.
Obviously, at a certain point in our lives, it's just that Santa's like, okay, these kids are a little bit more grown up now, so now it's on the parents, you know, to help facilitate with the gift giving, because you know there's a whole bunch of new kids every year.
Santa has a
That's
whole
true.
planet to visit.
That's
Yeah.
To break
right.
into their
So-
houses.
Hey, and the way the economy's going right now, Santa's got a hard time getting it. So he takes care of the little ones.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Santa, I actually learned something new recently. So, did you know that the US Postal System has a Santa volunteer program every year that people can sign up to be Santa Claus for neighborhood children or people in the area?
Hmm.
So, like, if you get a letter to a certain address, gets sent to the post office sends it to Santa.
Nice.
But nobody knows who Santa is. So, like, Santa is real.
Mhm.
actually real.
There you
And
go.
not to say that Santa's not real, but Santa's real.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing about what's the Miracle on 34th Street?
Yes, it
I've
is.
never seen
Is
it.
that the right street? 34th?
That's it.
Yeah, that's the whole
on
thing.
34th
They
Street.
have the whole courtroom trial debating whether or not Santa's real or not, right? And
That's right.
essentially
Wow.
the post office comes out, spoiler alert, it's decided that
For
he's
a
real because
decades old movie.
Santa is the reason for so much mail for the post office. So if Santa's not real, they
Gotta
would
be
essentially go out of business. And I don't know like the exact details. I would have to look it up, but I remember hearing about it a long time ago that like that movie really like helped the post office a lot, because if they weren't receiving enough mail for Santa before, they were after that. I
Mm.
was like, wow.
Yep.
So they had to sell stamps. So
Exactly.
that's where they made their money.
Mm-hmm.
The post office makes the most money at Christmas time. Well, it's a little different now, huh?
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Santa's real.
There you
Santa's
go.
real. You heard it here, folks.
All
There you
right,
go.
Sam, what's your favorite food? Christmas food.
Oh, my favorite Christmas food?
You say it like you're surprised. All three of us have answered this question.
You haven't answered. You didn't say what
I started.
You said ham. That's right.
I
Dang
said
it.
tamales,
Oh,
ham.
you said yeah.
or brisket.
Not turkey. He said not turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Have
I was just listening to y'all. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Sam's just happy to be
Better
here, guys.
answer
I'm happy to be here, y'all.
carefully, Sam. This is what you're getting for Christmas.
See, here's my thing though. I don't think I have like a favorite Christmas food. There's not like a food item that I associate with Christmas. And I think it's because like we have pretty much the same food that we usually do all year. I think if I had to have a food associated with Christmas, it would be our Christmas Eve tradition where we go have Chinese food.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's, so I just look forward to that
Mhm.
every year.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense too, because like I don't know why turkey was decided to be the food for Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Because I think everyone's in the same boat. Like, there's not one Christmas food. Like anything anyone's gonna say, you're like, well, you can have that any time of the year.
Mhm.
You know, but turkey, for whatever reason, it's like one time, unless it's sliced turkey in a sandwich. That's the one time you get turkey this year.
Or
Unless
you
you're
go
our
to a fair
family.
and get a huge turkey leg.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
Turkey legs.
But
Yeah.
they're expensive. It's like $16 a leg.
Jeez.
Oof.
Got to
Yeah.
split that between 4 people.
The turkeys aren't getting any bigger, you know?
Mhm.
They actually are.
Oh.
The
Well then.
growth hormones. I will say probably capitalism is the person to blame for turkey being the main dish of Thanksgiving, because I will say my favorite parts about Thanksgiving and Christmas food are honestly the sides.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people tell me too, and I'm like, okay, I can see that. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
I think we're all
Capitalism.
thinking of sides right now.
yeah. Capitalism, damn it. Like,
Tamales sounds really good right now, though.
Tamales, pan dulce,
Mhm.
Coke. Oh, ice cold Coke. Those
I
days
do
are
like-
over.
I do like a good gingerbread cookie.
Oh,
ooh,
oh,
yeah.
But
yes.
do you do gingerbread cookies like the crispy ones, or do you like the soft, cakey ones?
No, I like the soft ones. The soft ones, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Hot
agree with you.
cake?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Have any of y'all ever made the gingerbread houses?
Literally never.
I have I attempted several times. I did a couple of Christmases ago. I don't remember how long
Mhm.
ago. But went
Not since
to
we've been married.
went to like a couple of went to like a friend's house, and they were having like a big old like gingerbread making party, and that was the only time I've ever finished the building of what could arguably be called a gingerbread house.
How close to a house was it?
It had 4 walls and a roof.
Hey, there you go.
There
So
we go.
I'd
Was it
say
a
it
gabled
was.
roof or a flat roof?
I think there was an attempt made at a gable, and then at a point
Yeah.
it was like, nope, this is one of those modern. This gingerbread man is a man of the modern times, you know.
Did you eat it afterwards?
Yeah, I think I ate it there.
Yeah, I did it once in college, and I felt like it fell. I know it fell down or it broke, like it wouldn't stay up, so I just ate it, and yeah, wasn't very memorable. But I would like to try that again, just to make the kit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You ever watch people do that on YouTube? Like, who is it? Like Christine McConnell did like a huge gingerbread house reimagining of like the Winchester house.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
Like
Can't
that
eat that stuff.
takes skill. I saw the Downton Abbey one, and I'm like, oh my god, mind blown.
Yeah, you don't eat that one.
Right. So it just sucks because you have to let them go bad because they're going to be on display somewhere, So it's like, well, see ya, Downton.
I mean,
See,
you might
that's-
as well just like make cement.
Just make a fake one, right?
Make a fake one. Doesn't
Yeah,
have to
just
be
make it look like a
gingerbread.
gingerbread house.
Yeah.
No one's gonna know. You just spritz it with gingerbread smell every once in a while.
Okay, so speaking of fake,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Sam and I have had this discussion before,
Uh-oh.
but Genghis Grill, going back to my favorite restaurant,
Oh my god.
I had like one of my favorite drinks ever, the Blue Moon Cinnamon Fireball Whiskey. All it is, it's
All
a
Fireball whiskey.
it's a pint of Blue Moon beer, and you just toss in a shot of Cinnamon Fireball Whiskey. I always described it as tasting like Christmas morning. It was so magical, and it's warm, and like so it's warm, it's warm, it's beer, and then slowly you can feel like the cinnamon start to burn, and it warms your tummy up like a hearth on a cold winter's night,
I think that's called heartburn.
No, it was amazing. It's such a good experience as far as whiskey goes, whiskey and beer.
Nutrition.
However, I was broken because we talked about this like on the last episode or something, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up. Apparently, Cinnamon Fireball Whiskey, although it is a type of whiskey, it's specifically a brand of whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which has thus been proven to not have really any whiskey in it. The whole whiskey community is pissed. They are furious. Cinnamon Fireball Whiskey is more about the flavor than the actual whiskey in it. And now like they've been discredited and everybody hates their guts, and I feel cheated. I'm like, that was like one of my favorite drinks of all time. I'm like,
they do sell a malt beverage that tastes like Cinnamon Fireball whiskey. Fireball sells it, and it's not supposed to be whiskey, but they also have a whiskey. 100% whiskey.
well, I don't know. But any Cinnamon
Or at least
Fireball
50%
whiskey I
whiskey
find,
and 50% cinnamon.
anyone I'm gonna look for, it's not gonna be that brand because they've lost my trust. They killed Christmas for me.
Well, they
I have
sell
to
other-
reignite the fire now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? So you know what I've always thought that Fireball tasted like? I always thought it tasted like the Big Red gum. So we
Mm.
should figure out how to get Big Red gum to make whiskey.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now
That's not a bad
amazing.
idea.
So what I'm hearing is that we need to recreate this Blue Moon whiskey drink, but with an actual whiskey to sort of,
With an actual Cinnamon Fireball whiskey
yeah,
that's
so
not
that we can-
actually that brand.
so that we can give you your Christmas morning again.
Or you can just find a better drink.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of tough though to go to the liquor store and be like, "Hey, I need something that tastes like Christmas morning."
I think they're
I
going to
didn't
kick you out
probably
because
not.
they'll say that you've already had it.
Your brother might be right on that one.
Yeah.
I think we just need to stick with the honey whiskey.
I love me some honey whiskey.
You could
Mhm.
do some eggnog with
It would-
rum.
It would be nice to be invited for the honey whiskey.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't allow you to drive home.
You gotta stay the night.
You
It's
gotta
okay.
stay the
That's
night.
what the stuff under the Christmas tree is for. I just nuzzle up underneath
What?
it.
No, those are presents.
Like
Those
a
aren't-
bear. Mm.
That's called a tree skirt, I believe.
Oh,
not,
okay.
Not a sleeping bag.
Well, okay.
Oh, yeah, look, I'm looking it up right here. A bunch of customers are suing Fireball Cinnamon because there's no whiskey in it.
As
Wow.
well they should.
As well, they
Yeah.
should.
I
It's-
agree.
I would, because
There's a thing called in advertising.
the guy I was watching mixed drinks on YouTube, he's the one who described it, and I had no idea. I'm over here all oblivious, my own little naivete, and he just breaks my heart. I'm like, what? But what he did is he made his own, and I'm like, oh, okay, it doesn't seem too hard. You just got to know what you're looking for,
Mm.
So
So is
it's
it? Is
possible.
it Greg from How to Drink?
I don't remember. I saw several of them. I do like How to Drink though. That's a good show. Well, we've talked about food. We've talked about drink. Sam and I have talked at length these past 4 years about our favorite Christmas movies. So, Kat and Dad, what are y'all's favorite Christmas movies or Christmas specials, whatever?
Oh
I'll let you go
man.
first, Pops.
Oh gosh.
Been around longer, Kat. He may have to think about it for a while.
I mean, I have my two favorite right now.
Dun, 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 dun.
I
Okay.
think we might not be able to air this anymore.
We just copyright
I
strike.
just got
Oh.
handed a cease and desist note. So
I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna DCMA.
Is the Jeopardy theme song?
Probably. Why wouldn't it be? I don't
I
think
don't-
there's no.
I don't
thought that
know,
was
but
like a tune.
I own no rights to it. That's my disclaimer. I don't own it. I
parody.
just
This is parody.
This is
Parody,
parody,
yeah.
y'all.
thank you. Parody.
Yeah, but
there-
is it specifically Jeopardy? I thought it was like just a tune, like a musical tune
No,
before
that's their
Jeopardy.
theme. That's their theme song.
So it was created
100%,
for
right?
Jeopardy.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it is written,
Oh,
right?
okay. Well, if it
Written,
was made
write it.
for them, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You're
I
gonna sue?
apologize in honor of Alex Trebek.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I wouldn't say I have a favorite Christmas movie, but there are Christmas movies that I look forward to seeing. Miracle on 34th Street, the original with little Natalie Wood. Really enjoyed that one. Because
Who
that's
played
the
Santa
one.
in that one?
Oh gosh, something. I forget his name. I think his last name was Gwyn.
Interesting.
Anyway, he was a pretty cool Santa.
Edmund Gwynn.
Edmund
that's-
Gwynn?
That's it.
It sounds like a sea captain.
I know. Well, he kind of looked like one with the beard.
Mm-hmm.
Just changed the Santa hat to a captain's hat.
Yeah, that's the guy.
That's him.
Wow.
The other movie was okay. Don't shame me on this.
Uh-oh.
But Bing Crosby and Bing Crosby and what was his name? Danny Kaye were in this movie called White Christmas.
Oh, I love White Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I looked forward to seeing that. Yeah, there's lots of singing and dancing, but it was a good movie, and it was well done for its time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It's one of the classics.
one of the classics,
I
and
cry
of course,
every time.
little family tradition that we have here when we decorate the Christmas tree, we put on "It's a Wonderful Life" and "The Snowman" and "Father Christmas."
Mm-hmm.
Those last two are
Yeah.
animated.
Who's the authors of that one, Sam? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't remember.
Raymond something, right?
Yeah. Give me a second. No, that's not the right one.
Raymond Briggs.
Yes, Raymond Briggs. Sorry, I clicked the wrong snowman on Google, and it took me to the Joe Nesbo murder mystery.
No,
So
that's not it. No,
it's not. It's not that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's an R.L. Stein one. Beware the Snowman. Ooh, that looks fun.
And if you're lucky or unlucky, I'm not sure, you may catch the Snowman featuring David Bowie.
Oh, that's right. He did do a I think it was just like yeah. He did the narration for one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was a big fan, so he did the narration. And although people liked it, they preferred the original because it was the author, right?
The author.
Yeah, Raymond Briggs did it. So that one is considered the superior, one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one that's on home media. I think the David Bowie one, like, they only play it on TV.
I think
in
so.
The UK, maybe it's like one of those BBC things.
Yeah. I've only ever seen it. I've only ever seen people like post like clips of it, and yeah, I think it is. I think it is just like exclusively on BBC only.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I love it. I love the original. I won't
What's
sing
it
any
about?
of the songs to save everyone's ears. I won't sing any of the songs, but I really like that movie.
Is it about a snowman?
It is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you not seen it?
I've seen a lot of snowman movies.
I thought we had, though.
Yeah, I
think Kat was here one year when we watched it.
Yeah. It's about like the little boy. It's all silent, and the little boy goes outside and builds the snowman, and then at night the snowman comes alive, and he's like walking around the house. The kid's showing him all his toys.
I
There's,
recall.
like, yeah, they're exchanging his nose with different fruit in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
All
sounds
pencil
familiar.
drawing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just the art itself. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. I remember. I remember now. Yeah.
Okay, Kat, so what were your favorites?
So number one is it's tied between the Grinch, like the OG Grinch, the animated 90-minute special, and then Rankin Bass's Rudolph, the claymation one. I absolutely love those. Both of those movies have a very special place in my heart. But one that movie that took me by surprise, really loving, was Klaus when it came out on Netflix a few years ago. That's one of the ones that I look forward to watching every year.
Is that an animated one?
Yeah, it's 2D hand-drawn animation with some computer generated stuff, but mostly hand-drawn. Absolutely gorgeous, worth watching.
Yeah,
Makes me cry every time. I'm a sucker for a good cry movie. But then all the usual suspects too, like Frosty the Snowman, and what are the other Christmas movies that people watch?
What's the one with Hermie?
That's Rudolph.
That's the Rudolph.
That's Rudolph?
Okay. He's the elf
right
that wants to be the dentist.
The dentist. That's so cute. Yeah.
Why weren't you at elf practice?
Oh man, that's cool.
I'm so jealous of you, Sam. You can remember lines and stuff, and I'm over here like, yep, that's probably a line.
I don't know if I have like a favorite Christmas one. I always just go with the Snowman because it's the one consistently I watch every year. Also because it's a short film. It's like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I don't know. I really liked Noel, which came out like when Disney Plus premiered. It kind of got buried,
really
like they didn't promote it or anything, but it's still on there. It was fun. It was heartwarming.
In Arizona, who would have thought?
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah, Anna Kendrick. She's Santa's daughter.
Yeah, that was good.
And Barry. I don't know the actor's name.
Oh yeah, Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. There's of course It's a Wonderful Life. Um, I'm looking at this list right here, Christmas movies and where to find them streaming. Mickey, friend of the show, posted it. There's a bunch. I won't name it all because
There's a lot.
yeah, there's a lot out there, including Marvel Superheroes Frostfight. I don't know what that is.
I have no
But it
idea
has
what
Marvel
that is.
superheroes.
We'll have to watch it now.
I have to. Yeah.
We'll have a watch
Um,
episode.
You know, the Muppet Christmas Carol. Of course,
My favorite.
that's my favorite Christmas Carol rendition. Not my favorite Muppet movie though, but I still
No.
love it. Oh, what's
You and Sam are on
there's
the
a
same
new
page with that
one. What's the Broadway show about the play that goes wrong? Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
So they did a BBC special of A Christmas Carol, and essentially it's like, you know, when you watch Broadway shows that have been filmed for like
Mhm.
movie, like the whole premise is that a rival theater troupe breaks in, beats everyone up, and takes over the show, so everything goes wrong. Oh man.
That's the title of it. The play that goes wrong.
Well, that's the original one. I think they're the ones who do the Christmas Carol. Let's see. Oh, Christmas Carol goes wrong. I don't know where you can watch it. I'm trying to find it. Oh man, it's like on Freevee, you know, stuff like that, like these weird little random apps. But yeah, that's one I always want to check out because I just the play that goes wrong is such a cool concept and fascinating Broadway show. The fact that they did a Christmas Carol version, I love it. And I think they were just in town. They did like a Peter Pan goes wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you've never heard of that, Sam?
No, I never have.
Essentially, think of this is an exaggeration, but the Indiana Jones stunt spectacular, but for Broadway. So essentially, like you're watching. It's so meta. You're watching a group of actors perform a play, and that play goes wrong. So sets are breaking, people are getting hurt, all this stuff. That's the entire concept around a play goes wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, doors won't open when they're supposed to. Anything that can go wrong goes wrong in these shows. So they did a Christmas Carol version of that.
But this is manufactured?
Yeah, it's a play.
But imagine stuff works.
Something like that, it has to work perfectly. Otherwise, people are actually going to get hurt. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Wow.
nuts. Yeah.
I would love to see this.
Yeah, I know.
Although this does sound like I get like secondhand embarrassment when like watching movies or shows where like, oh, something's gonna go wrong. I just know it, you know, and like things like that happen.
That causes me so much anxiety. You
Yeah,
will not
I get a
believe
lot
how
of anxiety.
That's
from that.
literally the show. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the show. It's just anxiety, the show.
We're going to have to hold y'all's hands. It's okay. It's okay. It's just
It's
scripted.
part of the play. It's part of no.
This
but
is
it's
why
going
we're
wrong.
here. This is
It's
why
not
we're here.
working.
interactive theater.
Oh, I hate it. I've been to enough of those. No, like it reminds me of those videos where like, you know, they have the thing where it's like, oh, this is definitely going to be like it's going to be perfect for your senses. You know, it's like, oh, somebody's plaster or like doing like laying down tiles or something, you know, and it's going to be aesthetically pleasing and it's going to look perfect and great. And then they do something and it just completely messes up the whole thing. But it's more of that. It's just like a compilation of all of that. That's what it makes me feel like, and I don't like it. I don't like it. But I'll go watch the show. That sounds fun.
Yeah. Okay, what about Christmas songs?
Oh man, that's a whole.
And this one's
whole
tough because
subject
I feel
right
like there's so many that I don't actually know like the words to. So I'm like, yeah, you know the song that goes like blah 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 blah, and then we get sued. We get copyright infringement again.
And this one is particularly hard because a special trivia fact about my wife is that she doesn't really know music.
It's
You know,
there. It exists. I enjoy it.
That's
I think
fine.
that's the extent of my knowledge.
That's fine. I honestly think Sam is like the exception. Sam like knows I don't know, kind of like what you were saying, like he knows film lines and stuff. He has this unlocked this part of his brain that remembers like song lyrics and different things. Him and mom are the same. They'll hear like 2 seconds of a song and they automatically know what it is.
I had to push out, all of everything that I ever knew about math to make room for that. But
That
Yeah.
explains so much.
yeah,
That's what I did with space, and it hasn't really paid off in any way.
same here.
Yeah.
Same here. But I live a much easier life.
There
My
you
life
go.
is more peaceful because I don't know math.
Space and
Gosh,
survival tips.
Not what a father wants to hear.
Yeah, I could teach you how to get out of a pit of quicksand because I thought that was going to be a problem when I was a kid.
That's true.
But don't ask me.
Such
Don't
a
ask me
shared
math.
experience. Such a shared experience with people growing up in the 80s and 90s.
Mhm.
We all thought that clicks and quicksand were going to be huge things.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And I just never experienced any of that.
Hey, but Kat's really good at math, so together y'all are like one brain. Perfect.
Exactly. And I know all the music, so then there you go.
And the movies
Yeah.
and the
movies.
pop culture. And I have a lot of the sciencey, mathy. Oh, but actually,
Man.
Okay. So what were we talking about?
Favorite songs.
Favorite songs.
Yeah,
All right.
Christmas songs though. Favorite Christmas songs.
Christmas
Favorite
songs.
Christmas
Yeah.
songs.
Yes.
Elvis Presley, Blue Christmas.
Oh.
Really?
Elvis Presley,
Wow, I didn't really peg you as that.
the Santa Claus one.
Santa Claus
man,
one.
Santa Claus.
Santa
Yeah,
Claus is coming to town.
no, it's slightly different because he's coming in a big black Cadillac.
Oh, is that still
Like,
Presley?
I don't know the words, but I hear the song in my head.
Yeah,
like-
yeah. I know I've
I'd-
heard it.
I'd play it, but then we'd have to do the copyright thing.
I know. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
All right, and the third one is Bruce Springsteen's Santa Claus is coming. to
Yeah.
Coming to town. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite.
There you go.
That one, Wanakaliki Maka. I know it's bad.
So
Is
It's,
that-
problematic.
it's a
now.
Now, is that
terrible song.
culturally insensitive?
it's probably culturally insensitive.
Okay.
Probably.
It's just it gets in your head and it stays. You know.
Thank
Oh,
you
that's-
for
that's-
that
Oh
present.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a fourth. Sorry.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
All right. The Chipmunk song.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Yeah.
Please
That's
Christmas don't be late.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Aw.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a very
that's from
cute
my
song.
childhood.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Anything? What's the one? Carol of the Bells. Usually, I feel like it's hard to do a bad version of that song. you
I'm
know?
sorry. What did you say? No, it's very difficult to do it well. Carol of the Bells is so difficult. It's a very difficult song to do well.
Okay.
I think it's
From,
okay.
from the non-musician.
Wow.
Okay.
We
I
got
have
some-
heard so many bad
could see what
Carol
you're-
of the Bells.
Really? You think so? I don't know.
Because it's so technical
Yeah.
and it is so I was in choir in high school and we did Christmas music. I mean, right, the person who doesn't know anything about music singing choir, that's the thing. But I was pretty good, if I do say so myself. But we would do Carol of the Bells twice. We did it twice, and the second time I was like, please, no, God, don't, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a difficult song to do well.
I don't doubt that. From what I hear, I have no musical bone in my body, but every version I hear, I'm like, I like that. I like this song,
Because
and
you
I
have
like
to
the
work
Home
really hard
Alone,
at it.
the Home Alone version. Home Alone added like a bunch of music to the Christmas lexicon. Like I feel like the songs were already in there, they're Christmas music, but then Home Alone just made them more popular. like the
Who scored Home Alone?
John
John
Williams.
Williams.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Look, it's John
Mhm.
Williams. You can't
Yeah.
compare that.
Yeah.
That's
And
not
it's
fair.
also because you go shopping, you hear it on the radio, it's on the
Mhm.
Christmas album compilations. Music from these movies made it into the Christmas,
Mhm.
culture canon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then
Yeah.
also the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. One of these days, one of these years, I'm gonna go. They came this
Yeah.
year, and I didn't even realize
They come
it.
every year.
They
Every
come
year.
every year, and I didn't.
Yeah, but they're really early. They come really early around
This
here.
year they did. Last year, they were coming like New Year's Eve. Like they were.
Oh, no.
They're late.
It doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't
One
count.
of these
Yeah, if
years
it's
I'm gonna
after
go.
Christmas.
It's after Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is actually,
Yeah.
I want to share this right now because I learned that Christmas, the 12 days of Christmas happened starting on Christmas Day and into Epiphany.
That
Unlike-
is correct.
And it used to be that everyone really felt that way about Christmas. So Christmas didn't happen until Christmas, and then you have 12 more days of Christmas. And I'm like, okay, wait, can I have that instead?
So
I'd rather have that.
what day is that? January.
5th or 6th?
Yeah, something in there.
Remember.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's called it's called, look, I looked up a lot of really random facts on the internet preparing for this. So if you
Nice.
want some,
Nice.
but it's called 12 Tide. And I thought it was a made up thing. And then I was like, there's no way. 12 Tide? No way. But apparently it's a thing. I looked at a few websites and they say the same thing. So,
12 Tide.
12 Tide. Yeah, like Yule Tide, but with the number 12.
It's like a wave surfing the waves of Christmas.
Well, yeah, there you go.
That's cool. We usually keep up all our holiday stuff till Three Kings Day anyway. So
Which is the Epiphany.
oh, is that okay? So that's the
Hey.
same day.
That
Yes.
makes sense.
Oh, okay, that makes
Yes.
sense.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Apparently, I actually was, while I was Googling all of this, there is a website called PNC. They do like the Consumer Price Index,
Hmm.
but they have the Christmas Price Index, which adds up all the costs of if you were to give somebody or if you were to give out all of the gifts from the 12 days of Christmas. And they tally that like every year to see how much things have cost. And like, anyway, so apparently this year, if you were to buy every gift and give it to somebody for all of the gifts, including swans, it's $201,972 and 66 cents.
Man,
Wow.
dang.
Just put that in my bank account and we'll call it even.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
And
take cash,
2
please. I
Yeah,
don't need
yeah.
the doves or the
Yeah.
swans.
Venmo.
It's 2.5% more than last year.
Wow.
Wow. How
Damn.
about that?
Those swans have really gotten expensive.
Yeah,
I'll say.
that's what it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the swans.
Sam, you're the music dude, and we're already running low on time. So, Christmas music, talk to us.
Don't put me on a time limit.
You're on the spot.
Uh,
Make up a song now.
Christmas is here. Christmas is fun. La, da, 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 da. I don't know. That was the best I could come up with. I mean, yeah, obviously Santa Claus is coming to town. I enjoy most versions of that. I really like the Jackson 5 one.
Oh,
But
Ooh.
yeah, the Bruce Springsteen, there's no comparison to that.
yeah.
White
Got the
Christmas,
saxophone.
I cry during White Christmas,
Mhm.
you know. Yeah,
Is White Christmas a song?
Oh, yeah.
they sing that in the
Oh,
movie
yes,
White
they sing that
Christmas.
in the movie
It's-
White Christmas.
Yeah.
Please keep going.
Okay. Jeez. There was one that I was thinking of. Oh well. Yeah, I love. We didn't even talk about a Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah. For both
You know?
music and
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
for both
true.
music and as a Christmas movie, like that's a fantastic movie. It's a wonderful movie. I honestly, it's been behind a paywall for years. So I don't think I've seen it in about like four or 5 years.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because
You don't
it's
have live television.
probably not. It's up
We
on
do have
Apple.
live television.
Oh well,
I
but
work for
who watches
knows.
live television anymore? It's Christmas. Nobody has time for that. Um, sorry, Dad.
I haven't seen it either. I have it. I have live TV, but I don't watch it.
Well, see, there you go. So yeah, I really love those songs. One of my favorite recent within like I guess the last 5 years was Matt, is it Kate Micucci?
Mm-hmm.
Who did
The bikes? What was it called?
I got a bike?
I think
You
it's
Got
just
a
called the
Bike?
bicycle song or something like that.
Okay.
Yes,
But yeah,
I forgot
I've
about
heard
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't
yeah.
heard that yet this year, and we need to remedy that
I
immediately.
have 21 hours worth of Christmas music on my Ho 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 Down playlist.
Please
There's
share
so
that
much.
immediately.
I'll send it to y'all. Including,
No, everyone on Twitter needs to hear this.
guys, look me up on Spotify, Matthew Jimenez. The playlist is called Ho 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 Down. Including one of my more recent favorite songs, Wish List, and I think her name is Alana or Elena Castillo. Made famous the lyrics, "I'll be your ho 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 for Christmas." Perfect. Perfect. She gets me.
Okay.
I need a garden hoe. Is she offering to come over and
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what she
Oh
meant.
my god.
Obviously a family classic.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Bring the
sure-
kids around. We're gonna listen to music.
Yeah, mom's gonna have a field day with that one.
Uh-huh.
The song is called "You Got a Bike" by
Oh,
Kate
you got a
Micucci.
bike. Uh-huh.
You Got a Bike.
I love that song so
It's
much.
fantastic. It's 2 minutes and 48 seconds of pure joy.
Yes, indeed.
What else you got, Matt?
No notes.
That's pretty much it. Everything I talked about earlier. I just text Sam and Cat that playlist. Word of warning, I'm not exactly sure what's on there because I just found Christmas playlist I liked on Spotify and I just dragged and dropped everything into mine.
Wow.
That's how you end up with 21 hours of Christmas music. So there might be 1 or 2 repeats.
Fantastic.
Or more.
Or more.
I actually have a question for everybody. A couple, if y'all want to take a stab at it. I don't know how much time we have left.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes. We could end on a what do we call this? The flash trivia round.
Whoa.
Oh, it's not trivia. This is like personal trivia.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
personal
I don't got
trivia.
any of
I love
that.
it.
Okay, so what is your best or most memorable Christmas gift you've ever gotten? And Pops, you can't say Sam.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I was
Christmas
a late addition, so I don't think I count.
I mean, you're definitely happened in the process on Christmas. So
Hey, we were on the
Favorite
way
glove.
to the hospital Christmas night, so it still counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
That's right. I can go first.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to be all of 3 years old, going on 4. I got a tricycle for Christmas.
Ooh.
It's one of my earliest memories. We're in the little house my mom and dad had, standing like in the kitchen, looking into the living room. Mom has my hands, holding my hands, and there's a tree and this little green and white tricycle. Earliest memory.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Little Gilbert with his mustache riding his tricycle.
Oh, you betcha. I was doing donuts at Wheelies like you wouldn't believe. That's right.
That little baby with the mustache is going places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did.
He's
He
doing
did.
it. He's doing it.
That's right. That's right. Uphill, downhill, round the hill. It didn't matter. Yeah,
Man,
it was awesome.
I would
And then
love
of
to see that.
course, and then of course, Sam, the day after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That is memorable, I will say.
That was very memorable. Yes.
Love you, Pop.
Love you too, mijo. Okay, so what's yours? Sam.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's tough.
it is. It is tough. You know, there's one that stands out. It is a little sad. But it was. I mean, it was the year Grandpa passed. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that was hard because he passed Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving week that year. But yeah, I don't know. It was that Christmas was just all the more special for me, I think, because everyone was, we were all together, and then back then we were still going to grandma's house to do Christmas morning.
Right.
Now there's so many of us. I don't think half of us could fit in grandma's house for Christmas morning.
Mhm.
But
Not in that tiny
yeah. That was a little somber, but we're Mexican. We carry it, we carry our loved ones with us all the time. So
There you go.
it was still just a very special Christmas that year.
Yeah, like it's because I was thinking, because Dad mentioned like the tricycle, like I have all these really good memories of like all the toys, with the Power Rangers, Ninja
Mhm.
Turtles, Nintendo 64. I think I got a bike one year, right?
You both
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, because it wasn't in the living room, and it was in the foyer, and I was like, "Hey, what's that? What's that over there?"
Dad was like, "No, don't pay attention to that."
Yeah.
Didn't
but-
realize that y'all's house had a foyer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Houses less than 50 years old have foyers. You gotta say it like that. Foyer. We have a foyer. Our house is almost 100 years old.
It's spelled the same.
Yeah, but it just sounds more pompish, but no, like it's like the memories, I think like the biggest ones for me was like when I was in New York and I got to come home for Christmas. I really remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because we didn't know up to that point, I think, if you were coming down or not.
No, we knew.
Okay.
Thanksgiving was a whole other story, but like we knew. But it's just like, especially freshman, 18 years old,
Mhm.
New York City. I was like, I needed that, so that really stands out. And then when I moved back from LA, because I drove in Christmas Eve, and I hit
Gosh, that's
crazy
right.
weather.
right.
That's right.
I hit the snow in Texas, of all places. I'm like,
Yes, that's right.
and then I broke out. I broke down, and I had to hobble my Jeep to Iran, Texas, and it was a ghost town. It was just like one thing after another, and I'm like, oh my god. So the fact that I made it home for Christmas alive, I was like, wow. So
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that a song like "Make It Home for Christmas" or something?
Oh, I was like, Iran, Texas? That's
Iran,
That's a
Texas.
song. Yeah.
It
I'll
should
be
be a
home
song.
for Christmas, which is like
I'll
the
be-
most depressing Christmas song. It's still a good one
Oh,
though.
did he not
it's
make it home?
only depressing. Well, okay.
At the
no,
end,
that's
because he
fair.
reveals he doesn't make it home.
If only in my dreams. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
But it's also more terrifying when Bob Dylan sings it. So
Oh,
Oh
gosh.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a
but,
threat, and it's not depressing.
yeah,
But that song was written during the war, right? World
yeah.
War II.
That makes it even sadder.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
wow.
it was written during World War II.
Oh,
So it makes it even worse.
Yeah, they'll be home for Christmas if only in their heart.
in their heart.
Oh,
They changed, but they've changed that because now it's if only in my dreams.
No, it's only in my dreams.
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
There you go.
Oh,
So I
okay.
changed it again.
Well, still.
Who's they? Who
If
gets to
only
make
in
this
my
decision?
heart feels,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
sad.
I
now.
will
I
say
didn't
the
know it
Downton.
ended like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like how I didn't realize that Come Sail Away, they're singing about aliens until Sam told me about it.
Is that
Literally
real?
this year. I found that out.
I don't
didn't listen to
understand it.
lyrics.
We've been listening to this song our whole lives.
Yeah.
After the whole crazy bridge and all this stuff,
Me?
blah blah blah, and then we
Yeah.
get to the final verse.
By that time
Not
I've
that
checked
they were
out.
angels,
Like the best part's over.
but to my surprise, we climbed aboard their starship
Yeah.
and headed for the skies.
I was like, wait, what? It
Yeah.
all made sense once I listened to
That
that last
seems
part.
very normal. I
Oh my-
understand, Matthew, how
Right?
that wouldn't seem
No.
weird.
No.
I'm all about the feeling and the emotion that comes from the music, not so much the words.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh,
Here's the thing with
no.
words:
No.
in one ear and out the other.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, my head hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's a package deal.
Who are you people?
I guess.
How are
I
you
don't know.
living your
Who I am.
lives?
Music, words
Yeah.
and music.
That's not how my
what makes a
creativity works.
song.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
If it was
Oh.
shorter,
That's
I would
why-
probably
I
probably
think
got
that's
it.
why I have a really hard time with songs that have a melody or like music that are like super upbeat, and then the lyrics are like extremely sad. And I'm like just dancing to the song, and people are like, "Why do you like this song so much?"
Like Van Halen's Jump.
Look, I have
Jump.
audio
Yeah,
processing issues, so I don't understand words most of the time. Anyway,
There. Okay, we're gonna end this on we're gonna end this by everybody going around saying what your wish is for the Christmas season. And my wish for the Christmas season is that people regain their media literacy, and also that my wife and my brother start paying attention and listening to the lyrics of songs so that they can understand them. They go away with aliens at the end. With aliens.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess I'll go mine. For Christmas, I hope everyone has excellent time with those they hold dear, and I don't know, try to get their common sense back. Yeah, that's about it.
And world peace.
And world peace.
Yes, definitely world peace. And be mindful of the blessings that we have. And let's not forget those who aren't as fortunate as we are.
one of my wishes is to not have snow in Texas again. Let's just keep that ball rolling. This year, next year, all the years.
Yep.
But if we're being a little bit more honest and sincere, I do really hope for world peace, and I hope that everyone is able to find a safe and warm and loving home and people to celebrate the season with.
There you go.
As for you listeners, thank you for joining us in this another year. You're still here, or you're here for the first time. It's been a blast. It's been fun. 4 years strong, and I don't know. Who knows how long this is going to go on. But thank you for joining us, and we hope you have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and join us back next year on, I believe the date is January 8th. We will be back with a brand new episode
Let
of
me
Lost
put it
Legacies.
on my calendar.
I'll be waiting.
That's right. All right. What's
Merry
our sign off?
Christmas.
Oh yeah, we need to have
Oh.
a Christmas sign off.
Oh.
Bye.
Happy holidays. Bye. Happy holidays.
Good enough all year round.
That's true. I don't know.
Oh well.
Merry Christmas.
Nog.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
God
Noggin.
bless us and everyone.
Everyone. Christmas is here. Christmas is fun. La, da, 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 da.